Yes, let's start with reselling because you said it's more difficult, and yeah, let's do it first.
A little bit more challenging. So really reselling is more a remodeling play because obviously a home is such an infrequent purchase when you build a home. So it's really not conceivable that you are going to build a repeat sale business if you are a home builder. Oftentimes you build homes for somebody and they stay in them for 10, 15, 20 years. Or perhaps when they move out of your location. They might move out of state and they might build another home, but obviously you're not around to do it. So reselling really is a remodeler play. So we're going to focus on remodelers here, whereas referral selling obviously can work for both builders and remodelers. So with referral selling, there's a couple of tips. So you and I talked about this before,
Yeah.
a reward program, right? What kind of car do you drive, Diana?
I drive an electric car,
Electric car, right? But who makes it?
BMW,
BMW, right?
BMW.
Yeah, BMW. So I would bet that after you own that car for 2 or 3 years, you're going to get a letter in the mail from BMW and it will say, hey, if you want to trade in your current car and buy a new car, we will give you some loyalty cash to do that. Now you have a coffee shop around the corner too, you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
actually, I received that letter. I remember, and it was actually this February. I received that letter saying that, oh, would you like to change your car? We are here.
yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Do you want to find out how much your car is worth? Used
Yeah.
cars are in short supply right now. I've just received it as well. So, yeah. So you build a rewards program. So what you're doing when you want to resell is that you want to give people an incentive. So it works also for referral selling, but um, when you want to start reselling for remodelers, when you start is really important. And that when is the first conversation. So when you get that new lead and you have that first conversation on the phone and they come to you, let's just say they're interested in a certain project. I want to remodel my kitchen. Well, that's great. Of course, you want to be able to discover if they're the right fit for you. But if they are, you also want to ask them, what other projects are you considering down the road besides your kitchen? And you'll often find that people who do remodeling projects, they want to do multiple projects. But what they do is they phase their projects because of budget and inconvenience and all sorts of different reasons. But it usually boils down to budget, is that they just maybe they're paying cash or they only want to spend so much money right now, but then down the road they'll spend more money. So number one, you need to discover at the initial call, are they interested in future projects? And then when you get to after the project's completed, you got to stay top of mind. Really, really important to stay top of mind, and well after the warranty period has expired. So Diana, just for conversation's sake, let's just say your project's completed. The builder gives you a 1-year warranty. Um, the last time you hear from that builder traditionally is after that 1-year warranty has expired, and then that's usually done. Now there are some builders that might send out recipe newsletters once a quarter. They just go right in the garbage.
Yes.
So you need to stay top of mind with people, but you need to stay top of mind with relevant information. So you have to have a process in place for continuing to reach out to them. What I like to do for repeat business and reselling is 3 times a year, I like to send out a special offer to all of my past clients. And it would be a loyalty program. And it would be, either real or perceived discount or incentive. And what that would look like is that for a limited amount of time, for a limited amount of people, if they would like to do an additional project, after their first one's been completed, that they will get this incentive. And again, when I say real or perceived, what that means is that it's perceived as a value to them. It may not be really a cost to you as the builder, and it shouldn't be a cost to you as a builder. It should be something that you build into the price, whatever you're doing, or it can just be a perceived. Right now, a lot of times people are so backed up. The perception could be we have a special opportunity where we'll start a project sooner versus you having to wait a long period of time. So that's really the three main things to be important that are important for repeat selling or reselling is you discover all the projects being considered up front. You've got to stay top of mind after closing and after that 1 year workmanship period. So after you have no more warranty, you need to stay top of mind. And then you need to really send out on a regular basis special offers at least 3 times a year. Sometimes you can go 4 times a year, but 3 times a year usually works really good because that's going to build loyalty. Because you're reaching out to them with relevant information. If they're interested in doing a future project and you're going to give them an opportunity to get a real or perceived discount, they're going to want to hear from you. Now, of course, when's the best time to do that, Diana? Is it when you're super busy or maybe when you're a little slower?
When I'm a little slower.
Exactly, right? Then we go back into our database and we hit them with that special offer. So obviously we can time it so that we can even out our business year over year and we don't have this roller coaster,
Yeah.
of where I'm super busy and then I'm slow and super busy and slow, but we can try to flatten that out and create more of an even flow for production.
So if you plan in advance and you're very organized, then things will come up.
Absolutely. Yep. And you'll say, hey, you know what? I typically slow down come June. And so we're going to do one in June. We're a little bit slower in November as well. And maybe we'll kick one off, right after the first of the year, in January, as people are sort of waking up to the spring market. So January, June, November, I go out
Yeah.
and I do my offers to my past clients. And that helps fill my pipeline when I'm a little bit slower from new leads coming in.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's reselling.
That's right.